Uh, Hare Krishna. Uh, I didn't actually control the mind. Uh, I let Krishna to be in control. Otherwise, how do you control the mind? That's basically for if it's question for me, then I'm not into controlling the mind. Instead, I let Krishna to be in control. So, if it's for general people asking this question, then the best way to control mind is by chanting. Actually, is by chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, by praying to Krishna for our mind control. So Bhagavan Sri Krishna declares in Bhagavad Gita, it's in 9th chapter, from 8th slok to 24th slok, that this entire cosmic order actually lies within Krishna's grasp. So what we can see is, as he mentions in Bhagavad Gita, that prakritim swamavashtave visrijami punah punah bhutagramam imam krishnam avasham prakritirvashat, means the this entire cosmic creation lies within my grasp. It unfolds and dissolves repeatedly according to my will alone. Maya dakshana prakriti shuyate sacharacharam. Maya dakshana, on my presidency, all this material nature, one of my married energies operates under my direction and generating all this animate and inanimate beings within its dominion. The cycle of creation and dissolution perpetually occurs. Hetu nanena kaunteya jagat viparivartate. All these creation and destruction, everything, jagat viparivartate, means all these changes, everything happens maya dakshana prakriti. All this nature, by nature, whatever it happens, the creation and destruction is in my control. I am the sole proprietor and sole control of that. Those who lacking insight actually ridicule that supreme, the Krishna, when he assumes human form, generally unaware of the transcendent nature as a supreme lord of all existence. Such individuals are enchained by demonic and atheistic ideology. In their delusion, their aspiration for liberation, their worldly endeavors, and their pursuit of knowledge all end in defeat by the death actually. So, Mahatmanastu Mampartham Daivim Prakritim Asritah Bhajantyananya Manasoho Gyatva Bhutadim Abhyam. Those who are not misled, the noble souls are shielded by divine grace, recognizing the Krishna as the original and the supreme personality of Godhead. They wholeheartedly engage in the devotional service, constantly extolling the glories of Krishna, steadfastly striving and bowing before Krishna with unwavering sort of devotion. These great souls worship Sri Krishna continuously. Those who are in that mood, in that humble mood, and those who have that understanding of Maya Dakshana Prakriti Shuyate Sa Characharam, and those who are actually worshipping and surrendering everything to Krishna, then they don't put effort to control their mind. They let Krishna to be in charge of this. All other pursuit of sacrificial rituals through the cultivation of knowledge, worshipping the Supreme Lord as the singular essence, amidst this multiplicity and the formless cosmic entity, whatever we do, all this, everything we do, all the rituals, actually that Supreme Lord Sri Krishna is the essence of all these rituals, all this sacrifice and offering. So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita actually that I am this progenitor of the universe and nurturing mother of the universe and the supporting force of the universe, and this venerable patriarchs of the universe. So Krishna says, I am the essence of knowledge, the purifier and the sacred syllabus Om. I am the embodiment of the Veda, Rig, Sam and Yajur, everything. So the Krishna, his ultimate goal, the ultimate sustainer, the ultimate sovereign and the ultimate witness, ultimate sanctuary, the ultimate refuge, the ultimate dearest friend, the nearest and dearest to our heart, and he is the source of creation, source of dissolution, source of substramum of existence, the resting place and eternal seed, whatever we see, that is Krishna, as it says in Bhagavad Gita, is declared by Krishna himself. And the person who wrote Bhagavad Gita, who recited Bhagavad Gita, was Krishna himself in the beginning, who he recited this Bhagavad Gita to Son God at the beginning and later to Arjuna in the field, and same this Bhagavad Gita was recited by Srila Vyasadeva to Ganesh, the son of Lord Shiva, Bhagavan Shankar, and he wrote it. So this is confirmed by all of them. So Sri Krishna in Bhagavad Gita actually promised to Arjuna, saying that, "O Arjuna, I bestow warmth, withhold or send forth rain, and am both the bestower of immortality and the personification of death. I am the death and I am the immortality." So both the spiritual and material realms reside within that supreme Bhagavan Sri Krishna. So those who this diligently study the Veda and partake in different Soma rituals and different types of yaga rituals, and Ashwamedha and Gomedha and Rajsuya, etc., fire sacrifice aspiring for different heavenly awards. Actually, even they indirectly worship the Yagya Purush, Bhagavan Sri Vishnu. Purified of sinful deeds, they ascend to the celestial realms of Indra, where they relish divine pleasure, and after extracting the fruits of their virtuous deeds, they return to the mortal plane, subjected to cycle of death, birth and death. As Krishna says, those who attend me, they never have to come again to this place of repeated cycle of birth and death. So yet to those who wholeheartedly dedicate themselves to Krishna, meditating upon the transcendental form of Sri Krishna, personally their desires and everything is fulfilled, and safeguard their attainments also by Krishna. So even those who frequently worship the other different forms of that Supreme Himself, unknowingly they worship the source of all, Sri Vishnu, the Yagya Purush, through different fire sacrifice and everything, albeit in erroneous manner. So Krishna is sole enjoyer and proprietor of all the sacrifice, and so those who fail to perceive the true nature, true transcendental nature of Sri Krishna, and inevitably they fall actually. So Krishna, as being invincible, and even a leaf don't move without his will, then what is the problem there? Do I have submitting my will to his lotus feet? So I don't even put effort to control my mind. Instead, I try to put effort to please Krishna by surrendering that my free will which I have on his service, and merge my will with his will actually. So basically, as you asked how we control the mind, we actually, instead of, for me personally, instead of thinking about controlling the mind of myself, I try to dedicate, or I try to let that supreme authority, Sri Krishna himself, who is actually the creator of, who is the originator of that soul, the mind, the heart, the intelligence, the all the matter, panchabhautik tattva, air, ether, fire, water, everything. So I try to dedicate and give fully. I try to let Krishna to be in control, instead of thinking about controlling the mind myself. And if somebody wants to actually, if it's like this, basically I'm answering this because I didn't really got the question, because question says how you control your mind. So if it's you asking me personally that how I am controlling my mind, is I'm letting Krishna to be in control. I'm trying my best to let Krishna be in control. And if you are asking for in general how we can control the mind, then the best way to control mind is by chanting Hare Krishna and praying to Sri Krishna, because he says Maya Dakshana Prakriti Shuyate Characharam, and he says Prakritim Swamavashtame Visrijayam Punah. So Yatunana Kaunte Jagadvi Parivartate, all these things, it proves that he is in charge of everything. So he is controlling everything. He is the supreme controller, so we let the supreme controller to control everything. That might be better, as I think. Hare Krishna. It makes sense. Okay, Hare Krishna.